Hey guys, my name is Robert Bear. I'm a lifeguard and water safety instructor for Columbus State University. Today, I'm going to go over some form and technique things that you should keep in mind when working on your backstroke. So let's get started. First, when we think about the backstroke, we're on our back, right? So it's kind of important to make sure that our back is in the proper shape and form for this stroke. So something to keep in mind when you're actually doing the backstroke is to make sure that you're not putting too much posterior flexion in your stroke. So basically don't push your midsection of your back out of the water, because that decreases the foil or the streamlinedness of your body, making it so that you're actually fighting against yourself pushing through the water. It causes water to get stuck back in your lower back. So make sure that you're giving your back the entire way down a slight curve, just to make sure that the water slides very easily down your body. Next is a tip for the arms. So when bringing your arms back to the resting position next to your body, you should be very mindful about how close your arm is to your body. You don't want to keep it too close, as that's not giving you enough leverage to push all of the water out of the way, and you don't want it out too far, as that reduces your efficiency as well. You need much stronger lats in order to push out there. So a nice happy medium, but making sure that you're keeping your fingers facing outwards instead of upwards. Next is another tip for the arms. Now, whenever you're not using an arm, it's in its resting position on your side, make sure it's keeping it close contact with your core, as to increase your streamlinedness so that it's easier for you to slip through the water. It makes times much faster and makes your swimming easier and more efficient. Finally, a tip for the legs. Now, I've said it once and I'll say it again over and over and over again. Strong kicking equals a strong stroke, and this is especially important in the backstroke. Making sure that you have a strong kick for your backstroke will keep that lower part of your body out of the water, or more on top of the water, making it so that you have less body contact with the water, less drag, and makes it so that you're more easily flowing through the water. And finally, let's talk about a drill that we can do. Now, this one's more of an exercise, but it's very, very important for the backstroke. Now, with the backstroke, you're pulling your body through the water using your arms at more of a sideways angle. And the muscle that's working the most is the lats. And so the exercise that I would recommend really focusing on if you're trying to work on your backstroke is the lat pulldown. If you don't have a machine to be able to do a lat pulldown, pull-ups work great, or you can use banded lat pulldowns. Those are great too. I've seen a couple places suggest like surgical tube pull downs, and that actually simulates the backstroke pretty well, because it doesn't have too much resistance, but it still allows you to push against something. But definitely do some lat pull downs or some pull-ups if you don't have a machine at home. It really works on those lats, which are very, very important for that upper half of the backstroke. Very important. That was fast. Okay, I say that, but it wasn't.